Time for a quick fantasy check-in on the Memphis Grizzlies, a team who's had some obviously surprising performances to start this season. Mike Conley and Marc Gasol have been fantastic. In fact, Gasol is a top 10 player over the last 2 weeks, playing 37 minutes a night and shooting 54%. So there's some significant room for decline there for Gasol with the minutes and the shooting, but him and Conley are going to be locked in as second or third round guys for the rest of the season. But we have to talk about Jaren Jackson Jr., who's a top 35 player over the last 2 weeks, averaging 14.5 points, 1.3 threes, a steal and 3 blocks, shooting 60%, and doing all of that in only 26 minutes a night. He's going to be inconsistent, but I can assure you there will be people listening to this where he is on their waiver wire. He is a top 50 guy the rest of this season. Yeah, up and down, but the good nights will be top 20, the bad nights will be top 80. That is a guy that you want in every certain circumstance. He's a top 25 dynasty guy, while Kyle Anderson has really turned it around after a slow start. Back inside the top 100, big minutes, more comfortable, producing right across the board. You're not getting points from him. You're well aware of that, a usage of under 10% over the last 2 weeks, but producing in all those other categories, and that makes him a must-roster guy. So if he's on your wire, you go and add him. The surprising players like Shelvin Mack and Garrett Temple, their form has faded a bit, pushing them back to 14 or 16 team league value. Chandler Parsons out for at least another 2 weeks, and I think we have to assume months here for Parsons. He got back on, he played like 3 or 4 games, and then the knee became too sore. So it's an ongoing problem for him. Dylan Brooks is still weeks away from returning as well. He is not going to be a stash 12-team league guy. I think they'll still continue to give those minutes to Temple and to Mack with the mix of Marshawn Brooks and Wayne Selden in there as well. So that's the impact there. Well, JaMychal Green, who's returned from his broken jaw, he's putting up okay numbers, 9 and 7 in the 6 games since he returns with a block per game, but he's never been a high block guy, so that'll return. He's nowhere near as good as Jaren Jackson, and you should be leaving JaMychal Green for 16 team formats. If he has a good game when Jaren gets into foul trouble, so be it. Doesn't make him a 12-team league player, but some big surprises there, especially how well Jaren Jackson and Kyle Anderson now are playing, and they become must-roster guys who could very well be available in your league. So make sure you have a look, and if they are, go and grab them.